I make new video because that was very, 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 very long. Look at the cuteness, isn't he the cutest thing in the world? He doesn't look like who he's supposed to be, which is Don Lino, the mafia boss, but he's adorable and I love him anyway, even though he doesn't look right. It's the hair doesn't look right. The face is too cute. I mean, he does have a cute face, but I mean, he looks more sort of sweet and innocent and friendly and whatnot. You know, smiling, and his eyes, you know, he looks happy. He's actually grumpy and nasty and evil, so he wouldn't have a look on his face like that. His legs aren't fat enough. His upper body's too big. His back's too straight. His stomach's a bit too pocked. He's actually small at the top and here, and then his belly kind of comes out here. So his belly's too narrow down here. It comes out too much here. Oh, I could go on and on and on. He's got no neck, which I actually asked for. I requested there be no neck because I thought it would look better, or just like a little bit of a neck. Because the last one she did like a really small body and then like a really long neck, a really long like pencil neck, and then this massive head, and it just didn't look right. So that's why I requested no neck. So just stick the head to the body. But to be honest with you, I don't think that's made it look better. I mean, he looks adorable as heck, but I mean, he does have a neck. You know, the character does have a neck. He does have a... It's kind of a thick neck, like, in comparison to my females, but, you know, it's a thin neck in comparison to fat men. You know, most fat men would have a fat neck as well. Most men have fatter necks than women, but he's got quite a thin neck for a fat guy and for a bloke. So, yeah, he's got fatter neck than the females, but too thin for a fat bloke. So, like, from the top half, he looks like a thin bloke, but then sort of, like, the further down you go, you see the man boobs, you see, like, fat belly and stuff, the big hips, the thick thighs, you know, and you can tell he's a pear-shaped fat guy. So, yeah, it's quite small at the top. She's made it, like, quite big at the top. He looks like a navvy. No offence. He's so cute, though. I love him. And his ears look more like cow ears, or deer ears. But his ears are more sort of like that. So like that. They stick up more upright and they don't stick out like that. Like wings. Unless he's like dead sad or whatever. But they're mainly upright all the time. And his hair's like more fuller up here. And then these bits here would be like further up, I guess. It's too flat here. He looks like he's been like sort of... His hair's been flattened, or, you know, like he's put gel in or something, and he's flattened the top half of his head. And the eye shape's perfect because she just basically printed it out and then just cut the eyes out and stuck it on. So he doesn't smile, but I like his little smile. It's cute. Like I say, he's got a neck and face is alright, I suppose, the shape. Someone said this, you know, looks more square. He just have like more of a pointed sort of like that chin sort of thing. His chin's in there. He does have a chin. He's so cute. If you feel in there, he does actually have a chin. I'm afraid head's gonna pop off. Yeah. Anyways, he's alright. He's alright. I love him anyway. I'm having another one done, so hopefully that one will look more like. Although the one, no offense, but the one Becky did looks kind of. It looks good. It looks brilliant, but the way it's done, it looks like he's got a really like short torso. The fat belly actually looks like boobs, so I fear that in clothes it's just going to look like he's got boobs, like further down here. Anyway, let's see what else we've got. I want to show you guys. So I've got the socks, as you know. I've got the makeup, which I will use. Oh yeah, I got this today. My face mask is on top of her, so excuse that. My new black Barbie doll, which I've always wanted. I did have a black Barbie doll as a kid, but she had straight hair. She's gorgeous. I don't know where she is. She didn't have a nice figure like this, because Barbie dolls back in the day used to have like straight up and down figures with funny hips that just stuck out in a funny way, didn't they? Because of the joints. They have more sort of... There she is. They did have a fat one, which I would have preferred. I would have preferred like a fat Barbie doll, but I'll get that one next time, I suppose. So I had a choice between this one. Hang on. When a girl plays with Barbie, she imagines everything she can become. Okay, I really don't think children think that way. I think they just like to play with toys, and that's it. Children don't really think about like what they want to be when they grow up. I mean, I did, I suppose, but I wasn't like that serious. I just thought it would be like cool to be the prime minister and be like a judge. I was very realistic. I remember asking a child, I want to be a judge when I grow up. What do you want to be? She went, a dinosaur. And I was like, you know what? I want to be a dinosaur when I grow up. I knew it wasn't realistic and it wouldn't really happen, but I thought, you know what? She said it, I'm going to say it too. Like, because when I was very young, I wanted to be a buffalo when I grew up. I wanted to be a big fat buffalo when I was younger. But then when I got a little bit older, I, thought of careers, I suppose, paths. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, it's ruined. Oh, it looks nice, but it's falling apart. See, I really don't think most children just want to be like dinosaurs when they grow up or animals or whatever. They don't really think about careers. So I really don't think that when a child plays with a Barbie, she imagines everything she can be. I think she just likes the pretty Barbie and likes to play. Like me, I used to always like these Barbies because I like the way they look. I didn't give a shit about their careers or whatever. I wasn't one of those girls who wanted to be like a princess when I grew up or meet my Prince Charming or whatever. But I did kind of want to be weighted on hand and foot. Yeah, I did want to be a princess, but so a lot of girls do, it's natural. I don't know why all these stupid feminists don't like it when children have imaginations and like want this sort of stuff. It's not like, when they grow up, their dreams will be dashed anyway, they'll be like, well, not dashed. It's not like they're going to be like distraught or anything. They'll probably just grow up and gradually realise that's not going to happen. Or maybe it will happen for them. You never know. Their prince, might come. No good dashing their dreams by, telling the child straight on it's never going to happen, but because it might do. My mum just said, whatever you watch on TV, don't believe. It's mainly fake. Well, most all of it's fake. Some of it's kind of realistic, but it's, don't believe what you see or hear about on TV. That's what she used to tell me. That was it. But I was not bothered about Prince Charming or whatever. I was just bothered about being a princess and being like pretty and glamorous and wearing pretty dresses and just being like weighted on hand and foot. That's what I really wanted. And one day I realised that as a child that would probably never happen unless it was like a role play thing or we became like really rich and I got servants. But now I realise that can come true. Because there's more people who like to role play and stuff these days. So I could get someone who was like willing to wait on my hand and foot if I wanted to. I just have to find the right people and like communities. All right, so I think that's all for now. I've got to go.